Morning, guys. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you are. I am just getting my morning started, and I'm getting it started early today. I've been doing this kind of laid back birthday mode, sleeping in, get with my friends, hopping on the workouts whenever we're getting around to it. But I feel like I need to get back on track because even though it's gonna be birthday week next week, I don't like having to do the extra work. And I found that with me and my own personal health and wellness journey, my own diet routine, that if I deviate from my diet too much, I have such a struggle getting back on track. Like, I just get hit hard with the sugar cravings. You saw me drink a really sugary frappy mocha drink from my favorite little coffee shop, little coffee stand. It's called Deo the other day. And then I disappeared because, guys, I kid you not, those sugar cravings, they hit you and they hit you hard. And I was just feeling really I don't know, sluggish the next day. I was definitely finding myself craving a lot more sugar. I had several cookies. I bought my kids cookies, and then, well, maybe I told myself I bought my kids cookies, but I was sneaking a lot of cookies. And I don't know. It's not that it's derailing my routine, but I just want to give everybody out there some encouragement because it is not easy sometimes to stick to a diet or exercise routine, or even just to make sure you're getting proper nutrition. That's honestly why I always start my mornings. I try to start my mornings by drinking my vitamins and making sure my diet's getting supplementation. I was just talking about it with another friend the other day because I disappeared. I'm so sorry, Kevin. By the way, anybody who is DMing me, if it's taking me a little bit longer to get back to you, I apologize. I've been kind of in la la land sugar mode, distraction, and being a little bit more I don't know, lax. But then I also reflected on it the other day, and I was like, oh, I'm waking up and I'm hitting the snooze and I'm going back to that old routine. So when I got up this morning, I was like, nope, we're going to get out of bed. We're going to get back to it. So yeah, I drink my vitamins and my minerals because, just like I was telling my friend, a lot of the times, even when we're not dieting strictly and we're not eating little portions or little bland pieces of protein and a little bit of rice or whatever it is that is diet wise okay for you, we're not getting the most adequate nutrition from our foods. So a lot of the times we're missing out on vital minerals, good support like calcium, our electrolytes. A lot of times people just hit the ground running with their coffee and they go until I don't know, 11, 12 noon, and then all of a sudden that hanger hits and you're starving and your energy is just depleted and crashed. And it's not that, I can't bounce back from those days, but you have one or two or three or a few of those days consecutively, and it just feels like, for me, I just drag. I need somebody to pull me out or throw me a lifeline, and that's what this stuff does, at least for me. But I was explaining to my friend that because we don't get the adequate nutrition that we have in our diets, a lot of times we might feel lacking, and then that lacking kind of just evolves into eating, but going for the easier stuff. Let's face it, fast food and processed foods are a whole heck of a lot easier to get from the pantry or get on the go, and it substantiates that hunger for the moment, but then your body still wants more, and it still wants more because it is craving nutrition. If you think about it, your body is just basically a powerhouse of cells, and cells are constantly regenerating. Cells are constantly dying. Cells are constantly regenerating. As we age, our cells start to slow down in that replication process. So we can replicate new cells with mitosis a lot faster when we're younger than when we're older, which is why we see as we age a lot of issues with bone density and, restorative things that we need, and we often need to get supplementation or support. So I was talking to my friend because they were stalling out, and they were asking me questions, and we were talking about nutrient deficiencies. But then I also remembered that, guys, if you are plateauing, if you're stalling out, if you've deviated from your diet and you've kind of had one too many cheat days and you're just not seeing that initial rolling in the ball with the scale going down, or seeing what you saw when you first started, It's okay. It happens. Your body responds to the foods that you eat. That's why when we eat like not so good foods, we feel more sluggish, feel more fatigued. So my tip for everyone today is to don't lose focus, don't give up, don't get frustrated, just get back to it. That's what I'm doing today. I'm getting back to it. It's early. I'm starting my day like I did 4 years ago when I first woke up, by drinking my vitamins, drinking my water, getting my hydration, because number one, hydration is going to stimulate your digestive system to start waking up. If you drink the right things, if you're not drinking things that are super loaded with sugar, if you're drinking vitamins, taking a multivitamin, if you're giving your body adequate nutrition, you're going to notice that those hangry cravings later, or that feeling of I'm starving all of a sudden at like noon, are going to taper down and go away. Also, keep in mind, because this is something that frustrates a lot of people and gets you guys to like completely stop what you're doing. If you are hitting stalls and plateaus, remember, your body is constantly changing. And if you are losing weight, if you've already lost some weight, like say you lost 5 or 10 pounds, your body's caloric needs are different than when you first started. So a lot of times people get frustrated because a diet will be working for them. They'll actually see some good progress or weight loss. And then 4 weeks into it, you know, where they were losing like a pound a week or a couple pounds a week, it's like they're plateauing, they're stalling out. The problem is that as you lose weight, your body needs less caloric intake. So if you started at 2,000 calories for your initial like caloric needs, like say you're 230 pounds and you usually eat a 2,000 calorie diet, and that sustains you, that helps you function just without working out or doing anything else, just helps you get through the day. That's what your body needs. And then you start working out, or you start changing your diet, you start to lose weight. You're no longer 230 pounds, now you're 200 pounds. Well, it might not take you 2,000 calories anymore to just function on a regular basis. It might only take you 1,500 calories. But if you're still eating that 2,000 calorie diet, well then that's what's kind of going to show you that stall and that plateau. You're not going to have any loss. The trick to weight loss, guys, is to create a caloric deficit. And you want to do that by one of two things: either eating less or exercising, which is why I do both and why I do my live stream workouts, so that if anybody is struggling or floundering on the diet, hey, well, at least you can hop on the workouts and you can burn some calories. So remember, if your goal is to lose weight, find out what your daily caloric needs are. I do this little thing because I kind of like visuals. So if this is your daily caloric needs, take a little bit off of that and create a little deficit. So if your daily caloric needs are 2,000 calories, maybe shorten it to 1,600 calories. See if that 400 calorie deficit starts to make a difference on that scale, and move it in the right direction that you want. Also, keep in mind, if you are working out, especially if you're working out with me, we do a lot of strength training. So as you are losing fat, you're also building and gaining muscle. And fat and muscle, they weigh the same, but muscle might be like a little bit smaller, like a little bit leaner. Okay, so fat's really big, and when it's on our bodies, we can definitely see it. But when we're building muscle, it is on our bodies, it's just leaner. So don't get frustrated necessarily with the number that you see on your scale. Make sure you're giving yourself some grace and not frustrating or self-sabotaging. It's not working, so you can let yourself off the hook and go back to eating cookies like me. And just stay positive and stay focused. If you are struggling and you really want to see more of a honest appraisal of your progress, take progress pictures. Progress pictures will show you some real results. Not gonna show you anything overnight. I know we live in a society where it's like instant gratification, instant results. But guys, it took you a long time to put on this weight. For most of you, not all of you, it took you some time to put it on. It's going to take you some time to get it off. So don't be frustrated. Find a nice outfit to wear that kind of shows everything, and take pictures from the front, take pictures from the side, take pictures of your problem areas, and then pause it. Wait for like 4 weeks after you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're dieting, you're supplementing, you're exercising, you're doing all of it. 4 weeks from that first picture, take the same amount of pictures, same angles, same outfit, and then compare the two. Now, you might not see big results at first, but if you stay consistent and give yourself time, 3, 6, 9, 12 months later, you might be surprised at the differences that you see in those progress pictures. So I hope you all have an amazing day. I'm waking up so we can get to working out early. I do hope you come join us. If not, and you don't have the time, you're working, catch the replays. You can catch them on Keeping It Keto with Friends on Facebook, YouTube at Work It Out with Danny, or catch me live on Insta and TikTok at mama_takashu. That's TAKSHU. All right, guys. Those are my tips for you. Have a great morning.